Have you ever stopped and wondered if you're truly making the most of your money as you age? Are there areas where you might be spending unnecessarily, without realizing the long-term impact on your financial security? If so, you're not alone. As we grow older, our priorities change, and what we value most shifts. However, there are common spending habits that could be draining your resources and stealing your peace of mind. In this video, I'll be revealing 9 things that are a complete waste of your money in old age. Things that many of us might be doing without even thinking twice. From brand name clothing to unused subscriptions, we often overlook how these seemingly small expenses can add up over time, making a real difference to your financial stability. By the end of this video, you'll have practical alternatives to these costly habits. Choices that could lead to a more secure, peaceful, and meaningful life. Whether you're on a fixed income or simply looking to make wiser decisions with your hard-earned money, this video is packed with insights that will help you invest in what truly matters: your health, relationships, and lasting joy. So, stick around, and let's dive into how you can make better financial choices that not only improve your quality of life, but also free up your resources for the things that truly bring you happiness. Don't miss out on the opportunity to create a legacy of wisdom and financial freedom. If you are not subscribed, I recommend subscribing and activating the notification bell so you don't miss any videos. Your support means a lot to me, and if you enjoyed this video, you can help me continue spreading the valuable lessons by liking and sharing it. If you like the topic of this video, please comment 1. If you don't, please comment 0 to let me know how I can improve and make better videos for you. Now, let's begin. 1. Expensive brand name clothing. As we journey through life and find ourselves in the later chapters, one undeniable truth emerges. The things that once seemed so important, like brand name clothing and outward appearances, hold far less significance than the way we feel about ourselves. The yearning to acquire those expensive designer pieces often arises from a desire to appear successful, to blend in, or to meet society's expectations. We've all been there, haven't we? The allure of high-end labels and luxurious fabrics seems to promise satisfaction, even happiness. But the reality is that these fleeting moments of admiration never bring the lasting fulfillment we crave. When we purchase that costly outfit, we're not only parting with money but also sacrificing something far more valuable. With every dollar spent on a label, there's a missed opportunity. An opportunity to invest in something that truly touches our hearts. What if, instead, we spent that money on experiences that fill us with joy? A dinner shared with an old friend, a thoughtful gift for a beloved grandchild, or perhaps a contribution to a cause that truly matters to us. These are the moments, the memories, that will stay with us long after the novelty of that designer brand fades. These memories, unlike the short-lived satisfaction of wearing a flashy piece, warm our hearts and enrich our souls. As we grow older, our priorities shift, and comfort takes precedence. Our bodies change, and the tightness of expensive shoes or the constriction of a fancy jacket no longer seem worth the sacrifice. What good is an elegant pair of heels if they leave us with blisters, aching feet, or a sense of unease? The true investment, then, lies in choosing clothes that not only fit well but feel good. Clothes that support us, that give us the freedom to move without discomfort. Choosing garments that are practical yet well-made reflects an important shift in perspective. It is a deep form of self-respect and self-love. It speaks to the wisdom we've gained over the years, that we no longer seek approval from others but honor our own needs. We realize that dignity is not a commodity to be purchased but a quality that emanates from the way we carry ourselves. By opting for clothing that's comfortable and thoughtful, we also pass on this wisdom to younger generations. We teach them that life is not about impressing others or curating a perfect, image-driven existence. It's about living authentically, embracing the essence of who we are, and cherishing what truly brings us happiness. When we prioritize the meaningful over the material, we invest in what truly matters: health, relationships, and the intangible joys that money can never buy. Expensive brand name clothing, with all its appeal, is a hollow pursuit, one that offers only fleeting gratification, often at the cost of financial security and personal peace. Instead, the beauty lies in making choices that nurture our well-being, reflect our values, and bring us comfort. And as we age, this simple, thoughtful approach to life is the true luxury. Let us remember that the legacy we leave will never be defined by the labels in our closets, but by the love we've given, the wisdom we've shared, and the quiet, authentic way we've chosen to live. In the end, it is these things that will shine far brighter than any designer brand ever could. 2. Upgrading to the latest technology. In a world where the latest gadgets and cutting-edge technology seem to emerge every year, it's all too easy to feel the immense pressure to keep up. Each time a new device is released, companies enthusiastically market it as a game-changer, claiming it will revolutionize your life in ways you can't imagine. Yet, if we take a step back and truly reflect, we may begin to see these claims for what they often are, a carefully crafted strategy to sell products, rather than solutions to real problems we face in our daily lives. For many older adults, the devices we currently own already serve us perfectly well. We use them to stay in touch with our loved ones, browse the internet, watch our favorite movies, or enjoy a good book. Do we need the latest model to do all of this? The minor upgrades in newer devices rarely justify the steep prices attached to them. Spending thousands on a shiny new gadget, only to use it in the same way as the old one, can feel incredibly hollow, like chasing something that never delivers the promised satisfaction. And when we stop to think about it, those funds could be better spent on experiences that truly nurture our happiness or on things we genuinely need for our well-being. But beyond the financial implications, constantly upgrading to the latest technology carries hidden costs that many of us fail to consider. The emotional toll of adapting to a new device can be overwhelming. It can be stressful, frustrating, and time-consuming to learn how to navigate a new piece of technology, often leaving us with more anxiety than joy. As we grow older, simplicity becomes a precious gift. We long for ease, peace, and stability. Holding on to a device that is familiar and dependable often feels like the wisest, most fulfilling choice. In truth, technology should be our servant, not our master. We don't need to constantly chase after the next big thing or feel like we're falling behind. Instead, we should ask ourselves, does my current device meet my needs? Does it bring me the joy and connection I want from it? Often, the answer is not in upgrading, but in embracing and appreciating what already works. By doing so, we reclaim control over our resources, both financial and emotional, and create space to focus on what truly enriches our lives. There's so much power in that simple choice. 3. Credit card interest. Credit card interest, while seemingly a small detail in the vast landscape of financial management, has a way of creeping up on you, especially in the later stages of life. At first glance, credit cards may seem like a wonderful tool, offering the promise of flexibility, rewards, and convenience. But beneath that shiny surface, for many, they silently transform into a relentless thief, stealthily draining away hard-earned money through exorbitant interest payments. This can become an especially heavy burden in old age when every single dollar counts and financial security is more important than ever. If you are still watching this video and find these lessons useful, please comment 1 below to let me know that you are still here with me. The true danger of credit card interest lies in its insidious, compounding nature. When you carry a balance from one month to the next, interest doesn't just stay stagnant. It grows on top of the previous month's interest, creating a vicious cycle that's incredibly difficult to escape. What might start as a seemingly minor purchase, a new appliance, a gift, or even just some groceries, can quickly snowball into a massive debt that robs you of the ability to enjoy the fruits of your labor. It's not just a financial drain, it's an emotional one too. The weight of that debt hangs over you like a cloud, blocking your peace of mind and preventing you from fully enjoying life in the way you deserve. For older adults, the consequences can be particularly devastating. It's heartbreaking to think of the things that might be sacrificed. Vital expenses like healthcare, necessary home repairs, or even small, yet significant, pleasures like a nice dinner out with family. These are the very things that should bring joy and comfort. Yet instead, the money that could have been used for something truly meaningful gets siphoned off into the abyss of credit card interest. The idea that something so avoidable could take away from the things that matter most is truly gut-wrenching. Breaking free from this cycle isn't easy, but it is possible, and it's more than worth the effort. It requires not just financial discipline, but a mindset shift that prioritizes your future well-being over temporary conveniences. If you find yourself struggling with credit card debt, the first step is to pay off the balance in full each month to avoid accumulating interest. If that's not immediately possible, start by tackling the highest interest rate card first, and pay it down as quickly as you can. The relief that comes from taking charge of your finances is immeasurable. If you're unsure where to start, seeking advice from a financial advisor or credit counselor can provide invaluable guidance, tailored specifically to your situation. At this stage of life, the importance of financial freedom cannot be overstated. It's not a luxury you can afford to forego. It's a necessity. Imagine the peace of mind that comes with knowing you're not shackled by interest payments that rob you of your hard-earned money. By eliminating credit card interest, you regain control, not just over your money, but over your life. This newfound freedom empowers you to direct your resources toward the things that truly matter: your health, the comfort of your home, and the joy of being with the people you love. In the end, isn't that what we all deserve? 4. Unused subscriptions. Unused subscriptions often sneak into our lives quietly, like uninvited guests that show up on our doorstep, at first appearing harmless. They begin innocently enough, a free trial here, a friendly recommendation there. But before you know it, they've settled in, quietly siphoning small amounts from your bank account month after month, until their impact is undeniable. For older adults, especially those on a fixed income, these sneaky charges can quickly accumulate, draining finances without any clear awareness. And often, they persist for years, unnoticed, like a slow leak from a faucet we forget to turn off. I can't help but think of all the subscriptions we may have signed up for in the past. Streaming services, magazine subscriptions, perhaps even gym memberships, all with the best of intentions. Maybe we thought we'd use them regularly, diving into new hobbies or indulging in entertainment. But life moves on, and we forget, leaving these subscriptions to gather dust in the corners of our finances. Each small charge may seem inconsequential in isolation, but when viewed in total, they can amount to hundreds of dollars each year. Imagine what that money could do if we redirected it towards something more meaningful: a cozy weekend getaway, a heartwarming dinner with friends, or even a savings fund for future needs. But it's not only about the money, it's about reclaiming control over our lives. Each unused subscription is a choice we made, a decision to explore, to try something new. And yet, when those choices no longer serve us, they become silent burdens, draining both our bank accounts and our mental energy. It's okay to admit that we don't need every subscription we once thought we did. There's no shame in taking a step back and evaluating what matters. It can be incredibly freeing, like taking a deep breath after a long, tense day. There's clarity and relief in letting go of the things that no longer contribute to our happiness or well-being. So, take a moment, a quiet moment, to sit down and go through your subscriptions. Reflect on each one. Are they truly adding value to your life, or have they simply become a financial weight you carry unknowingly? If they don't bring you joy, don't feel guilty about canceling them. And for the ones that still hold meaning, perhaps it's time to explore less expensive alternatives or free options. In doing this, you're not just saving money. You're also giving yourself the space to be more intentional with your choices, to invest in the experiences, relationships, and moments that bring you joy and fulfillment. Every dollar saved is an opportunity to invest in yourself, in your well-being, and in the life you truly want to live. It's a small, but incredibly powerful act of reclaiming your resources and your purpose. 5. Lottery tickets. The allure of the lottery is undeniably powerful, a magnetic force that tempts us with the dream of sudden wealth, a transformation that could change everything in the blink of an eye. For many, this is more than just a game. It's a fantasy, a vivid daydream about wiping away the burdens of life, erasing debts, and unlocking a world of endless possibilities. It promises a miracle, a fairy tale where life becomes smooth and worry-free, but the truth is far more sobering. Behind the shimmering promise of riches lies a brutal reality. The odds are astronomically against you. For most, playing the lottery isn't an avenue to prosperity. It's a slow drain of hard-earned money that could have been put to better use elsewhere. For older adults, the temptation of the lottery is especially poignant. After years, decades even, of hard work, struggle, and sacrifice, the thought of winning big can seem like the golden ticket to achieving a freedom that's long been out of reach. It may even seem like the answer to ensuring the well-being of loved ones, a final shot at financial peace before the year's too far. But what's often overlooked is how the cost of those dreams adds up. Each ticket, though seemingly insignificant in the moment, represents a small piece of your financial future, a future that could have been built with careful investment in more stable, tangible ways. Think about it. A few dollars here and there may feel harmless, but when you look at it over time, you're talking about thousands of dollars that could have made a difference in your life. Thousands of dollars that, if spent wisely, could have funded something meaningful, something real, rather than feeding into the hopeless cycle of empty hope that the lottery perpetuates. It's easy to dismiss the impact of small amounts, but let me tell you, the pain of regret is much harder to dismiss when you realize how much you could have done with that money. How much more security and peace of mind you could have gained. But it's not just the financial toll that matters. There's a far deeper, often invisible, cost. The emotional weight of playing the lottery is something that's rarely discussed. Every ticket you buy is a tiny act of hope, a spark of excitement, a brief thrill at the thought of what could be. Yet with every loss, that hope diminishes, leaving behind frustration, disappointment, and sometimes a resignation that chips away at your spirit. Over time, it can feel like a constant reminder of what's out of your control, of how unlikely it is that anything will change. And for older adults, already navigating the complexities of aging, health, and finances, that emotional burden can feel especially heavy. Wealth, real wealth, whether it's financial or emotional, rarely arrives by chance. It's a product of thoughtful, intentional action. Instead of pouring your energy into the impossible, why not redirect it toward something more lasting? Small, consistent savings, when done with purpose, can build up over time into a substantial cushion for emergencies or unexpected opportunities. Investing in experiences, hobbies, and relationships provides a much richer return than anything you could get from a lottery ticket. These things may not make you an overnight millionaire, but they offer something more precious: joy, growth, and peace. True wealth is not about the size of your bank account. It's about the quality of your life, the depth of your relationships, and the fulfillment you gain from living each day with purpose. Lottery tickets promise the world, but the richest life is one built on solid, steady foundations, on meaningful choices made with care and gratitude. By choosing to invest in the things that truly matter, you create a legacy that can never be measured by the size of a jackpot. A life well lived, full of wisdom and contentment, is a treasure far more valuable than any win could ever be. 6. Excessive food delivery services. In the hustle and bustle of today's world, food delivery services appear as a beacon of convenience, offering the comforting thought that a warm meal will be delivered right to your door. It sounds so easy, especially when fatigue sets in after a long day or when life's demands seem never-ending. But as tempting as it may be, especially for older adults, constantly relying on food delivery can quietly erode your financial stability and deprive you of some of life's most beautiful, simple pleasures. When we look at the true cost of food delivery, it's often concealed behind the alluring simplicity of a few taps on a screen. Yes, the price of the meal is visible, but there are hidden fees, service charges, delivery costs, and tips, all of which add up faster than you might expect. A modest meal can easily double in price by the time it arrives at your doorstep. Over weeks and months, this convenience becomes a silent drain on your finances, diverting money that could be better spent on things that truly matter, like investing in your health, nurturing a hobby, or creating priceless memories with those you love. But the cost goes beyond just the financial impact. There's a deeper, more profound loss at play, the loss of connection with food. Cooking, even the simplest of meals, can be one of life's most fulfilling and rewarding experiences. The act of preparing a meal stirs the senses, engages your creativity, and fills you with a sense of accomplishment. It's not just about sustenance. It's a ritual that brings you into the present moment, helping you reconnect with your body and the world around you. Cooking becomes a meditative experience, a way to nourish not just your body, but also your soul. And let's not forget the social aspect. Food delivery, while convenient, takes away from those little everyday connections that are so vital. A trip to the grocery store or a visit to your local farmer's market isn't just about picking up ingredients. It's an opportunity to engage with your community, exchange a warm smile with a neighbor, or share a friendly word with the cashier. These small, seemingly insignificant moments weave the fabric of a richer life. The absence of these interactions can leave a quiet void that no amount of food delivery can fill. For those dealing with physical limitations, food delivery may indeed feel like a necessary option, a way to make life easier when mobility is restricted. Yet even in these circumstances, there are often more affordable and nourishing alternatives that don't come with a steep price tag. Many community organizations offer meal programs designed specifically for seniors, delivering balanced, budget-friendly options that cater to your unique dietary needs. Preparing meals in bulk and freezing portions for later is another simple, yet effective, way to maintain convenience without sacrificing your hard-earned money. If you are still watching this video and find these lessons useful, please comment below to let me know that you are still here with me. At the end of the day, food is so much more than mere sustenance. It is a cornerstone of well-being, culture, and connection. It is a powerful way to care for ourselves, to express love, and to share our lives with others. By reducing our dependence on food delivery services and opting for simpler, more intentional ways to nourish ourselves, we not only save money, but we also deepen our relationship with food, and with life itself. Cooking, eating, and sharing meals are acts that bring us joy, comfort, and a profound sense of purpose. True luxury is not found in the fleeting convenience of a delivery app, but in the warmth of a home-cooked meal and the love that goes into preparing it. 7. Unused exercise equipment. Unused exercise equipment is not just a financial mistake. It symbolizes a deeper, often painful, disconnect between intention and action, especially as we age. The desire to stay healthy and vibrant is one of the most powerful gifts we can give ourselves, particularly as we grow older. It reflects a commitment to living fully, embracing each day with vitality and strength. Yet, so many of us fall into the trap of believing that purchasing the latest exercise equipment, an elliptical trainer, a treadmill, or one of those fancy high-tech gadgets that promise instant fitness, will somehow lead to a healthier life. We start with the best intentions, imagining ourselves working out daily, breaking a sweat, feeling stronger, and living longer. But over time, these expensive machines gather dust in a forgotten corner, mocking us with their unfulfilled promise of transformation. It's heartbreaking to watch a purchase that was meant to symbolize hope and change simply fade into the background of daily life. The problem isn't with the equipment itself. It's the underlying belief that health and fitness come from owning these machines, as if merely spending money is enough to transform our lives. True health doesn't come from spending thousands on gadgets. It comes from commitment, consistency, and small, daily actions that add up over time. No $2,000 treadmill is going to make a difference if it sits there, untouched, collecting dust. Health isn't purchased. It's earned through simple, consistent habits. A brisk walk in the fresh air, something as free as it is simple, can offer more benefits to your mind, body, and spirit than any fancy machine ever could. When we allow expensive and used equipment to sit in our homes, we're not just throwing away money. We're also revealing something more profound, a disconnect between our desires and our actions, a lack of follow-through that might touch deeper, emotional wounds. Health isn't about acquiring the newest technology or the fanciest gadget. It's about moving our bodies, nourishing ourselves with wholesome food, and staying emotionally and mentally engaged with the world around us. The best fitness practices are often the simplest. Body weight exercises, gentle yoga, and even just walking every day. These activities are practically free, yet they offer incredible rewards. They strengthen our muscles, improve our flexibility, and keep our hearts and minds vibrant and healthy. But there's something else we often overlook: the power of community. It's not enough to rely solely on solo workouts. Engaging with others in a local walking group, joining a senior fitness class, or even dancing with others in a social setting can nurture not just our physical well-being but also our emotional and social health. These experiences are far richer and more fulfilling than any workout performed alone, on a costly machine. The friendships that blossom from these activities are invaluable and can provide a sense of belonging and purpose that solitary exercise just can't offer. They remind us that life is not just about keeping our bodies in shape, it's about keeping our hearts and minds connected with others. If you've already made the purchase and now feel weighed down by the unused equipment gathering dust, don't let it become a source of shame or guilt. Let it be a reminder that we all make mistakes and sometimes even our best intentions don't come to fruition. Instead of dwelling on the money wasted, find a way to repurpose it. Sell it, donate it, or if you're determined, reintroduce it into your routine with small, manageable goals. Don't feel pressured to do everything at once or to achieve some unrealistic fitness standard. Health is not a race. It's a slow, steady, and evolving journey. Moving forward, focus on what truly matters. Consistency, not complexity. It's the little choices that add up to a life of well-being. Health doesn't require extravagant spending. It's about creating routines that are enjoyable and sustainable. When you prioritize the activities that nourish both your body and your soul, you not only save money, but also create a life that supports your physical, emotional, and mental well-being. At this stage of life, health is not just a fleeting goal. It's the very foundation that allows us to live fully and joyfully, with energy, purpose, and meaning. Embrace simplicity, embrace consistency, and watch how your life transforms in the most beautiful ways. 8. Expensive self-improvement courses. As we enter the later stages of life, the yearning for personal growth and self-discovery often becomes more pressing. It's as if we reach a moment when we feel compelled to reflect deeply on the life we've led, the choices we've made, and the person we have become. We look at what we've accomplished and wonder how we can continue to evolve, find meaning, and live with purpose. This is a time when our hearts long for transformation, a chance to continue expanding, even in our later years. Unfortunately, there are those in the self-improvement industry who see this desire for growth as an opportunity to exploit our vulnerabilities, offering expensive courses, workshops, seminars, and one-on-one coaching sessions that promise radical transformations, yet too often fail to deliver lasting change. The reality is that these programs often come with staggering price tags, thousands, or even tens of thousands of dollars. They use high-pressure, emotionally charged marketing strategies that prey on our insecurities and deepest hopes, convincing us that their programs are the golden key to unlocking everything we've ever desired: success, fulfillment, and happiness. They make us feel as if we are somehow incomplete or unworthy unless we invest in their carefully curated packages. But let's take a step back, shall we? Do we truly need to part with such exorbitant sums of money to uncover truths that are already buried deep inside of us? By the time we reach this stage of life, we've weathered the storms, experienced joy and pain, and learned invaluable lessons along the way. The lessons these pricey programs promise are often nothing more than things we've already discovered through years of living, through those quiet moments of introspection, or through the challenges we've faced head-on. We've acquired a wealth of knowledge, wisdom, resilience, strength, that no course can replicate. So why are we so quick to believe that an external force can offer something we have within ourselves? Instead of pouring our resources into external validation, why not look inward and seek growth that feels personal, authentic, and accessible? There are so many ways to continue our journey of growth without emptying our bank accounts. Libraries, which are often overlooked treasures, offer a world of free or low-cost resources. From books on creativity and self-discovery to classes on everything from mindfulness to philosophy. Online platforms offer endless opportunities to learn and grow, often at no cost or a fraction of what these overpriced courses charge. Even better, many local community centers host free workshops, book clubs, or social events where we can meet like-minded people and connect over shared interests. It's a place to not only learn but to share, to bond with others who are on similar paths. And let's not forget the richness of giving back. Mentoring younger generations, volunteering, or simply sharing our wisdom in conversation. These forms of connection and contribution often provide profound fulfillment and insights that far exceed what we might gain from a seminar or workshop. When we contribute to the lives of others, and when we invest in our communities, we often find that the true magic of growth isn't found in what we take in but in what we give. Our life experiences and wisdom are worth so much more when we share them with those who are seeking answers or just a bit of guidance. This is the kind of personal development that doesn't come with a price tag, yet its rewards are so much richer than any seminar could offer. The truth is, the most profound lessons of our lives don't come from flashy programs or high-priced courses. They come from deep within ourselves, from the quiet spaces where reflection, connection, and meaningful experiences live. When we resist the temptation to spend money on overpriced self-improvement gimmicks, we not only protect our financial well-being but also honor the wisdom we've earned through a lifetime of experience. Growth is not about chasing external approval or seeking validation from others. True growth lies in embracing who we are, in accepting ourselves fully, and in finding joy in the journey ahead, with all of its richness, depth, and beauty. So let's stop searching outside for answers when the most important answers are already within us. 9. Buying a brand new car. There's an undeniable thrill that comes with the idea of buying a brand new car. The thought of driving off the lot in a shiny, pristine vehicle with that unmistakable new car smell can make your heart race with excitement. It's a feeling of new beginnings, of fresh starts, and the promise of many adventures ahead. But as tempting as it may seem, especially when you're older and perhaps want to treat yourself to something nice, the reality of buying a brand new car is far less glamorous than it first appears. If you are still watching this video and find these lessons useful, please comment 3 below to let me know that you are still here with me. For many older adults, purchasing a brand new vehicle is not just unnecessary, it can be one of the most financially draining decisions they make. You see, the moment that car leaves the dealership, it starts to lose its value. And I'm not talking about a gradual decline. I mean a steep drop that can be difficult to ignore. In the first year alone, the car can lose up to 30% of its original worth. Think about that. Almost a third of your hard-earned money is gone in the blink of an eye. By the time that car is just 4 or 5 years old, it may have depreciated by half. So, in essence, what you're paying for is the joy of a few months of pristine ownership, while the car's value is melting away faster than you could have ever imagined. When you think about it, all that money that you spent on that brand new car could have been put to far more meaningful and enriching uses. Perhaps for healthcare needs, for travel to places you've always dreamed of visiting, or even for creating lasting memories with your family. After all, your golden years should be about making the most of the time you have left, not burdening yourself with a car that's losing its value with each passing day. As an older adult, I can't help but feel that our resources should be focused on what truly matters, like investing in our health or building experiences that make us feel truly alive. For retirees, in particular, the idea of investing in a brand new car becomes even harder to justify. If you're someone who doesn't drive often, or you only cover short distances, why spend the extra money on a car that you barely use? A well-maintained, gently used car, one that's just a few years old, offers nearly the same comfort, reliability, and safety features as a brand new one, but at a fraction of the price. It's an easy way to avoid the heavy depreciation that hits new cars so hard, while still enjoying a vehicle that will take you from point A to point B with no trouble at all. But the costs don't stop there. Buying a new car often comes with a slew of hidden expenses that can slowly chip away at your finances. Insurance premiums are typically higher, not to mention the additional registration fees and taxes that come with a new car. All of these costs can quietly drain your bank account, leaving you with less to spend on things that truly add value to your life. In contrast, by choosing a gently used car, you can significantly reduce these expenses, freeing up money that could be better spent on travel, hobbies, or other things that bring joy and fulfillment. It's so easy to be swept away by the allure of something new, but as we age, it's important to be more discerning about how we spend our money. A new car may give us that initial thrill, but the joy is fleeting. The true rewards come from making thoughtful, practical choices that contribute to a long, happy, and comfortable life. Why spend so much on a car that's just going to lose value when you can invest that same money into something far more fulfilling? It's a decision that, with some reflection, becomes much clearer. As we wrap up, I hope this video has offered you some valuable insights on making smarter financial choices as we age. We've explored the hidden costs of buying a brand new car and how opting for a gently used vehicle could free up your resources for the things that truly matter in life, whether it's health, travel, or spending quality time with loved ones. So, what have you learned so far? Is there something you didn't realize about car depreciation or the long-term costs of owning a new car? Take a moment to think about how you can apply these insights to your own life. What is one thing you plan to bring into practice from today's video? I'd love to hear your thoughts. Please share in the comments below one key takeaway from this video that you're going to put into action. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to leave a comment, give it a thumbs up, and share it with others who might benefit from it. Also, be sure to subscribe to our channel so you never miss out on more tips and advice to help you live your best life as you age. Thank you for watching, and take